Okay, once again, guys, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm very happy today, as I said before, to have you guys with me on a game drive. I'm having John, I'm having Andrea, and behind the camera, I'm having Christopher, all the way from Arusha. Today, I'm having you guys as my domestic tourist, right?
Yeah.
So, as I was going around with you on a game drive, this is what I wanted to tell you because most of the people, they are coming with a notion, with a misunderstanding, with a misunderstanding that elephants are destructive instead of being constructive. So we tell them that elephants of Serengeti, elephants of Africa, they evolved being constructive because they are the natural ecologists, they are the engineers of the ecosystem. For instance, right here now, what do you see, guys? You see a tree pushed, knocked down, right?
Yeah.
Who does this? The one does this is the gigantic big land mammal, the elephant Loxodonta africana. This is the African elephant. So why should an elephant do this? An elephant doing this because instinct, nature is telling him that push and knock trees down because there are so many trees. It's like when you are cultivating your farm, you remove unwanted weeds, or you remove or you prune some trees or some plants which are not good. So even an elephant is doing so because when the trees are many, they block the sunlight from penetrating into the ground where there is lower plants. And a lot of animals in Serengeti, the ungulate and the antelopes and the browsers and the herbivores, they favor a lot of eating grass or lower plants than the canopies. Only the giraffe can be reached taller enough to access on the canopy, but most of them, they favor or they like eating on the ground, the grass. So quickly, apart from knocking trees down, as you see, the elephants here, it was like their ceremonial ground. So there are so many elephants here. As you can see, the excrement, the poops and everything. This tells me this tree was inviting elephants because it's acacia plant, it's acacia tree. This kind of acacia is sometimes producing some sort of a smell, a pheromone, which is pulling or which is attracting or which is inviting elephants to come and eat it. You see that? So what the elephants are going for after debarking the barks is this one. This is, John, is what we call the cambium.
Cambium.
The cambium, yeah. So elephants are very smart. You see, this is the bark which they peel from the tree, from the acacia. But after peeling it, they skillfully separate between the bark, the outer bark, and the inner bark, which is the cambium. This cambium is very important to elephants because apart from having some water, apart of being wet, and then they can consume it so that they can supplement their bodies with water, but also it harbors the vascular bundles, the vessels we call xylem and phloem. When it comes to plant anatomy, if you go back to class, botany and plant biology, there is what we call phloem and xylem, which is harbored by the what we call the cambium. The phloem are the vessels which they are having obligation of transporting sugars and starch which are produced with the plant during daytime when the sunshine is putting the sunlight on the ecosystem through the what we call photosynthesis. So the sugars and starch are transported from the canopy down to the storage part, the stem and the roots, through the vessels we call phloem. But xylem, these are the other vascular bundles or vessels which are transporting sugars, water, and minerals from the ground to the canopy where the chemical reactions of photosynthesis is taking place for production of, for synthesizing of food, plant food. Only plants can manufacture their own food. Animals like I and you and other animals, they are consuming food which is synthesized or produced by plants. So this is the cambium. You see, it's not the outer bark, it's the inner part of the bark which harbors the phloem and the xylem. And this is what an elephant is going for, supplementing its body with water, sugars, and minerals which are found in the vessels, the vascular bundles, the phloem and the xylem. This is the cambium. This is what the elephant is going after. You see that? I'm Chacha, CHA, the guide for John, Christopher, and Andrea, and the Serengeti guide, the nature enthusiast guide, the wildlife interpreter, Serengeti guide. And this is why we say, guys,
Serengeti shall never die.
Thank you so much, guys. Imekaa vizuri, eh?